Hereby to another day of the Valhalla real-time challenge. It's 31st of December. Happy New Year, may all your wishes come true. Bountiful year filled with health and joy. Thanks. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hug me noise. Thanks. Well, yes, for now, but we can't pay the rent, so we'll just buy everything that's here. And by doing that, you get an achievement. Let's check the news. Momena is down for maintenance. Okay, no new news. Miki. Yeah. Valhalla by Miki. Name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyways, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after I got lost for a bit. Wasn't near it was called the Neon District? At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back. But once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. The bar were a bunch of sweethearts and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. Drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made from real alcohol. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a dying tourism hotspot. Well, it might be a good thing for the bar. Then you want face closure, probably. You know what? That's right. Thank you, and Chris. You want to stop the epic memeing for a while? Just to say thank you. Big thanks to each and every one who bought this thing for reaching up to this point thing. Thanks to all your tweeting, all your questions through Tumblr, all the emails, etc. Even though we couldn't answer every single thing, we can't stress how much we appreciate all the messages we got. Thank you very much. The road was rocky, things weren't as smooth as we had hoped. Around the end of development, we even had some people actively trying to sabotage our work. But like Big Max John, we beat the odds and kicked out that too. Admin Furfur, thanks for reading through all of my nonsense. Hope it wasn't too heavy-handed. And then Sukuban games and stuff. Let's fill the world with badass cuties. Read message. Yeah, definitely. I don't think we have enough to. Yeah, no. It's 10 grand just get that one. So I think, yeah, that's all we can spend for today. Let's just go to the party. Saturday, December 31st. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. I won't agree to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gaby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it. Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gaby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello? Gaby. Come in. Excuse me? Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first. No, well, some days ago I got a letter. And even other than getting the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? The first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is so just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter and not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And then after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember the time my sister wrote you that way. At the time when you chocolate labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. At the time when an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it, took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of the hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the right to brag. Maybe she was being sincere though. She did express to me that she saw you on more than one occasion. She did, huh? Told me she died from localized non-machine rejection, right? Yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day, but organs are different. Condition is susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. The thing is, apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Now if I know, I was angry to learn that she did it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shots left a nasty mark she had to apply them. The thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The non-machine rejection was what ended up killing her. But it couldn't. What made her so vulnerable? Doctor said she might have missed a shot on the shot where the other defenses grow weaker. Condition gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acting afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe she told me about it. I couldn't have helped. She'd still be alive. Maybe her face it alone instead of dying in her sleep. Thinking about what else won't bring her back. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs. She told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I last shouted at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. No, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition after all these years. She didn't have to face it alone though. If she only... So let's celebrate her life and achievements. We're here to mourn. Let's bond her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together?
I'm always a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is line up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. God, I even blamed death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just put the blame on someone or something. You didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. Both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so let's just call all that one under the bridge, shall we?
Sure.
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Just put
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
I've heard, yeah.
Well, truth is, I visit it from time to time. And the other day, I read a thread that discussed the bar. Description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad, more like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked the fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hid my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she started supporting my studies, I would quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. She was forcing that burden on me. And then mine became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You were gonna get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about it down the line. And she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't pray for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what to do, but I was gonna let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me in that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her, and you would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 4 years old thinking and working a job I hate, just out of routine, getting used to it. I want a break from everything for a while, to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, thinking carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt that the same, although not even in college. So that's what led you to fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like change blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it, tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take the offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her argument about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed down on me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead. letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
No.
We are quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play the role correctly.
Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? Or you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
Well, my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
I was afraid, dead afraid. Couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it?
It's not quite the same. In perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
Like I said, burying myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much though. We were together all the time. Always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I wanted to talk to. I feel her absence every day. She's just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Morning's fine and all. Where should we celebrate her life? She was here. She would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces, both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
Let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's give her something sweet. Yeah, let's go with a blue fairy. Should I add alcohol? Nah. Let's just keep it as it is. No alcohol. Grab this for a sec.
Okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gaby in your absence. I'll make sure Gaby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure that little Brett doesn't face the same problems that you and I had.
Hey!
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say to me, say to her.
That's a bit...
Come on, just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot! Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot! I always told you everything. Wasn't that enough, you idiotic idiot? Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that. You and I are both too sick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But I can promise this. What I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you were more mature than I have. You've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said, that you'll look after me?
Always be here for you, Gaby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but
won't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. All in all, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. I'm so... About this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. Might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yes, that. It was an April Fool's. I should have known better when she fed me apple soda. I put bubblegum in the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She was funny and my jaw for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you? No, you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the windows in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So, do you like eating me for lunch?" Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey Gaby, do your parents know you're here? I think I'm at Clary's, actually. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like Mary, so it's Clary's. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. So at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does it that? That bakery, his bread was really good. Yep, he even opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in the Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Magwan for daddy!" I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sister was 12 years old or so. That's it. Said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. The mom and the never made up, did they? I guess that wasn't as simple as the said want to make things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society in her circle of friends. The lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis side for that one though. Mom didn't reject it because herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of a circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no popular divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but not alone anymore, thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Oma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want the kid to burn. Don't worry, you won't. You only get colder for the night, so no alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up more. I could introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. And now the screen's fading to white. Why did the TV turn off? Is Anna there? In the background somewhere? Well,
Well, okay, so now it's the credits now, so I guess I should have some closing words. Well, okay. This series was something that I have planned out. It's like I knew I wanted to play something that had some daily aspect to it. Like I mentioned in the description, I was inspired to do this because of the Visual Keeps Persona 5 Real-Time Challenge. But like I didn't really come prepared for most of the game. Like most of chapter 2, I didn't know what was gonna happen, and most of the achievements I didn't even know what they were. So like something like Say's conversation, secret conversation, I didn't know that was a thing until much later on, after I checked the guide to see what I missed and stuff. Yeah. If I had to say something that I thought was like a highlight in this to me, probably the Vita episode from December 24th, if I remember correctly. Like, pretty sure nobody else was doing that kind of it, where it's just jumping to a different platform just to show the difference between that, especially one like the Vita, which I'd say is the most different from all the other ports of Valhalla. Did you have fun? Wait, who's saying this? Is this an old saying it from the dead? Telling Jill? Yep, I also got to meet Capula. Why did the boss like it? No, wait. Oh no, this is Gaby and Jill. And boss hugged Jill. She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. And I guess I should also talk about the prologues, since I missed out on doing most of them, and then like started just with the main story instead. And well, I think I'll probably get around to doing those in the meantime, just to fill up the missing spots eventually. Probably soon. Anyways, thank you Sukaban Games, Yesbrid, and Wolf Games for making this game possible. It was a fun ride till the end, and can't wait to play Nirvana when that eventually comes out. Let's see, anything else I'm missing? Oh yeah, it's like pretty sure there's like one more day. It's like that comes directly up in like a bonus night. I'll see you guys then for the January 1st.